Dr. Russell, I just want to make sure I understand. Teresa is going to stay pregnant with the baby that has the best chance of surviving?
Yes. Gwen, the doctor who performs the procedure, will determine which baby has the best chance.
I'll pray for you, my angel.
God forgive me. But if only one baby can survive, I pray it's Gwen's and mine. For her sake, not mine. It's her last chance to have a biological child of her own, and I know how much she wants it.
Praying too. I've never been through anything like this before.
Neither have I. Or Teresa.
Well, did I miss anything?
They're just about to take Teresa to the room where she's gonna have the procedure. You know, I really want to have another minute with her before she goes.
Sure.
You know, I still cannot believe that you're entrusting Gwen's entire future to that lying, scheming little tramp.
Let me tell you something. You don't even know what you're talking about. She's sacrificing her own child to help Gwen.
Sacrificing her own child? What are you talking about? Both babies that Teresa's carrying are Gwen's. Ethan, what are you talking about? I mean, the baby that Teresa's gonna lose today is Gwen's, as well as the one that's gonna survive.
No, I know that. I know that. I didn't mean that either baby is actually Teresa's. All I meant was that she's the one that's going to be going through this procedure. She's the one that's going to experience the pain and the loss, okay?
Yeah, which is nothing in comparison to the psychological and emotional pain that my daughter Gwen is going to experience at the loss of a child. And frankly, Ethan, I am extremely disappointed in you that you are more concerned about Teresa's emotional pain than that of your own wife.
Okay, I don't need this, all right? I don't need you telling me to be there for my wife. I am there for her 110%, and I love her.
Teresa, it's time to go.
Teresa, honey, I just heard what happened. When did you decide to go through with this?
I didn't have a choice, Whitney. I had to give one of these babies a chance for survival.
God, I wish I knew what to say.
Listen, Ethan, I know you and I haven't exactly seen eye to eye in the past, but whatever it's worth, I'm here for you, okay? You and your wife.
Thanks.
Well, we need to get going. The doctor's waiting.
Teresa, thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done if you didn't agree to take this action. Thank you so much.
It's in God's hands now. How you holding up?
As best I can. And you?
Same.
I told Teresa that I cannot condone what is going on in there right now. But she's my daughter, so...
I know. Don't blame her. She's just trying to do best by everybody. It took a lot of courage for her to let the doctor make this decision, you know?
Well, at least I'm glad for that. But I have to tell you, I still wish that it had all been left in God's hands, you know? One baby's life is no more important than the other.
You're right. I agree. And yet my prayer is that the baby that is saved is Gwen's. I mean, maybe I'm just as wrong as Teresa is for wanting to save her own baby, but it's how I feel. This baby could be Gwen's last chance to have a child of her own.
That's why, Ethan, it should be left in God's and the doctor's hands.
Say a prayer for me, too, will you?
God, how I wish my Martin were here. We could all count on his emotional strength and clarity in this confusing time. My husband, he had such inner decency, such a strong moral core that just knew right from wrong in every situation.
I'm sorry you lost him. I know it's been really hard on you.
Nobody told me that life was a rose garden. Bad things happen. Events that are all out of our control. Events like whatever took my husband away from me and his children. You know, I know most people say that Martin left me and the family out of his own free will, but they're wrong. I knew him better than anyone, and it just was not in him to do anything to hurt his family and the ones he loved.
The doctor's finished stitching up Mr. Wheeler.
Then the patient's ready to go home?
Not yet. The doctor wants to keep him under observation a while longer.
Excuse me, did you just say that Mr. Wheeler is in the hospital?
That's right. He was brought into the ER by ambulance. They said he was knocked out by someone in a fight.
I better go check on him. Please, just let me know if anything changes with Teresa.
Of course.
Hey, this is taking forever, huh?
Yeah, I don't even think they've started the procedure yet. Where's Fox?
Oh, he went to grab us some coffee. You know, I hate to ask you this. I know this is probably none of my business. But I was just wondering if you knew why Teresa changed her mind and decided to go through with this procedure.
She had little choice.
Well, just so you know, I do know the truth. I mean, I know that Teresa could have possibly gotten pregnant by you. So I was just wondering if she knew which, if either of the babies, belongs to the two of you guys.
One is mine and Gwen's. One is Teresa's and mine.
Oh. So which one of them is she gonna save, you know?
She's leaving that decision up to the doctor.
Wow, I mean, I would have thought she would have done anything to save the baby that she has with you.
That was her plan. Until I had a little talk with her about how much this baby means to Gwen. She did realize she was playing God, Whitney. It was unfair.
So what you're telling me is that she's just gonna accept whatever the outcome is, whether the baby who lives is hers or Gwen's?
That's right.
I'm sorry, Ethan, but I don't buy that for a second. You know, I have known Teresa for far too long, and she talks a big game about letting fate decide everything. But you know what? My experience with her is if she can have an opportunity to help fate along, she's gonna do it. And if you ask me, there is no way she's gonna risk the baby that she made with you. Ethan, all I'm trying to say is I know Teresa, and I know exactly how she feels about you and how she feels about children, and she would move heaven and earth to protect any child that she had with you, even if it means losing Gwen's.
Look, I told you that was her first instinct. It was, but I talked to her, and I begged her to do this for me and for Gwen.
So you're telling me she's just gonna leave the decision of which baby gets to live up to God?
That's what she said.
Any news?
No. Who's your mother?
She's still around. Honey, it's so hard to think of what is going on right now.
Tell you what, why don't we think about the baby that's gonna live?
I know. I know our baby.
Yeah.
There's still no word on Teresa.
None.
But what is taking so long? I mean, how long can it take to...
Honey, what if something else is really wrong? I mean, what if both of the babies are in jeopardy?
No, stop. Don't even think that, all right?
Oh, God. How did it go?
How is she?
How is she? Everything went well. It's all done.
Oh, my God. My baby's gone.